Zero distance is Infosys's approach to building a grassroots innovation culture across the organization. To do this, our people follow a very simple methodology in everything they do. Firstly, recognize improvement opportunities. Secondly, identify what and how improvements. And thirdly, deliver the value. Here's how zero-distance innovation delivered value for our client, a global manufacturing company with a rich history and well-rounded market position. The company is part of the Fortune 500 with €22 billion in revenue in 2015. The 14-member Infosys Logistics complaints team handles over 12,000 plus customer complaints for the client. These complaints relate to loss or damages to goods whilst transporting the client's finished products in the EMEA region. The team first informs the client's local sales organization to compensate the customer for the damage or incomplete delivery of finished goods. In parallel, the Infosys Logistics team investigates the root cause of the damage and identifies the liable party, which could be a carrier or a warehouse or an insurance company. The last step of the process did not fall in Infosys's scope. This related to the financial settlement for the compensation by the liable party for lost, damaged, or stolen goods and was handled by an external agency. Using the zero-distance approach, our team recognized a huge improvement opportunity in the financial settlement process. During monthly business reviews with the business process owners, we came to know that they were not happy about their existing financial settlement process. Though this process was not in our scope of work, we analyzed the process gaps and found that over 4,500 complaints, or around 37% of the total, were not being settled. These unsettled claims were resulting in a loss of $5.5 million to the client. Using the zero-distance approach, the team then studied the existing process to identify the what improvements. The first area for a what improvement was that the ownership for the financial settlement process was not clearly defined. Secondly, the communication structure and escalation path was unclear. Thirdly, the knowledge on how to deal with issues was fragmented across the organization. Finally, many of the tools used were not user-friendly. After identifying the what improvements, we began implementing several how improvements that would streamline the process. The first how improvement was to assign end-to-end responsibility for the process to a single agent. The agent who registered the complaint was to follow up till the financial claim was settled. The next how improvement was to create a well-defined communication structure and escalation path. We established a system of weekly monitoring of the volume and age of pending financial complaints. We also established an Infosys cross-center cooperation team with bi-weekly discussion calls and meetings, and also scheduled monthly performance reviews with the client. Because the required knowledge was dispersed across the client organization, we worked on increasing the freedom for the Infosys team members to directly contact third parties on behalf of the client. To build awareness, we organized regular workshops to discuss various legal aspects of the new processes. The workshop participants included stakeholders from Infosys, the client, and various third parties. Finally, we built an in-house workflow tool called the Digital Tracker that would help with tracking and monitoring pending claims. All of these zero-distance improvements delivered substantial benefits to our clients. We were able to clear a backlog of approximately 4,000 complaints for our client. As a result, we were able to issue financial documents based on which $5.1 million in receivables were retrieved for the client. Moreover, damaged and stolen goods with a value of $486,000 US were compensated by the client's insurance company and carriers. There was a significant reduction of throughput time as well, from 40.4 days to 10 days. We are now a trusted partner for our client, with an enhanced scope of activities and soaring customer satisfaction ratings. Our philosophy of zero distance helps teams to leverage everyday innovation purposefully so that we deliver superlative business value beyond our committed SLAs.